One of the most admired and prominent personalities on this earth, Lord Krishna conveys freedom is the most cherished thing by human beings. And when these humans will be deprived of their freedom ensuring rights, they will definitely react, retaliate, and be rebellious. And to uphold freedom in an enriched democracy is not the work of charity, but merely an obligation of the entire governance system. I, Jaydeep Findoria, acting as a social analyst, is here to answer the most prevalent question in the country: are we independent? Independency is not the technical word sovereignty which we got from the Britishers in 1947, nor it is the black and white concept that whether we have it or not. Independency needs to be continuously evaluated on the values of constitutional liberty and equality and the extent of the practical applications of these on the people of the country. Freedom is in the correspondence of happiness. But even after 75 years of independence and being the largest democracy in the world, along with the most deliberated and negotiated constitution, India is placed at 139th position out of 149 countries by World Happiness Report 2021. Prosperity of freedom should necessarily be the first priority of the government. But what if the democracy's integrity itself is declining? US-based NGO Freedom House recently stated India as not a free but a partially free country. It seems that our political rights are appreciated, but the question arises on the embodiment of civil liberties with the people of India. Are we having free and independent media? No. In 2020, more than 67 journalists were arrested or detained, not for any criminal cases, but merely on the basis that they have indulged in practicing of their journalism and expressing their opinions. Are individuals free to express their religious faith without discrimination? No, because in the beginning of the pandemic, we have solely put out the narrative that Muslims and their Tablighi Jamaat were only responsible for the widespread of virus, which was later clarified by the court that no single religious community was responsible for the same. Are individuals free to express their views? The answer is again no, because we have seen the instances where people are getting arrested based on their Facebook and Twitter posts. Are we academically free? No. Time and again we have seen that political interference in the curriculum of the universities have been seen pressurizing the institutes to work according to that of government. Are individuals free to assemble? No. Government had dug up the highways, they have dug up the canals, they have put the barricades, and they have tried their best to prevent the farmers to come together and protest against the farm bills even when the situation was not that worst. Now a very critical question: are we having an independent judiciary? Are the laws equally applied? Again, the answer is no, because we have seen that the famous reporter got bailed and the one who wasn't famous got jailed. The next question is, are we totally free from the social and economical exploitation? The answer would be definitely no, knowing that 2 to 5 crore of Indian people are still suffering from human trafficking as well as bonded labor. Child labor is still ongoing process where children are still forced to work in the potentially hazardous industries. PhD scholar holders in UP are applying for the clerical post. This itself raises the question on the Indian education system and bringing out the reflex of the combination of unemployment and underemployment. In the recent study by the Economist Intelligence Unit (EIU), India's rank in the Democracy Index has downgraded to 53rd, with the concluding remarks that the countries having more transparency and freedom of press are outperforming in all the aspects of the good governance system, in which India is yet unstable. In nutshell, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. The mere fact that we, the people of India, are doubting the absoluteness of our freedom itself says that somewhere our system is misdirected, on which our system needs to work on.